Fall golf has arrived here for Ball State men's golf, hanging out with Coach Fleck and company before they get on the road for a 9-hour road trip. Coach, when you think about what this group is here in this fall, how would you assess where the group's at?
You know, it's a different kind of excitement. You know, we've been excited the last couple of years with a veteran group coming back, and this year there's a little different energy because we've kind of flipped the roster and we've got a lot of new faces, and the excitement is to kind of see in anticipation how these guys are going to learn, grow, develop, and ultimately compete, right? So, yeah, we're excited to get started. We're going to do it with some new faces, but some of the goals remain the same.
Happy, how excited are you for this group to finally get into competition here this fall?
I'm very excited. I've known pretty much everyone on this team my whole golf life, so to speak. And, yeah, I mean, I've played with them for years, played with Luke and Brody in high school. And, you know, we're kind of young, so a little inexperienced, but everyone's pretty hungry. And so it should be pretty fun tournament.
How does that help knowing all of your teammates like that going into something like this?
It really helps with team chemistry. You know, you're not meeting new people, trying to build relationships. You already have them from past. And so, you know, it's like first practice, we were already joking and messing with each other just because to us it was just another tournament, except instead of playing against each other, we're now playing with each other.
Luke, when you look at what this group is this year, how excited are you for it?
I'm very excited. I think we're all going to be pretty tight, great friends. It's going to be a fun year for sure. I think we're very strong as well.
We saw a lot of good golf played by your group over the summer. How would you say that helped set the foundation for what this fall is going to be?
Yeah, no, I think it just sets the tone that we've got a competitive group, and these guys are going to come in and compete, and you know, they're talented. I think the talent's there. You know, obviously it's a competitive mindset, but we need to get the reps, right? Like that's going to be what this group is going to have to kind of work through and develop a little bit. But yeah, they're competitive. They've had some success, and we're excited to see how they kind of translate that to team golf this fall.
What have these last couple of weeks been like to get this group ready to go as soon as school started and this first competition?
Qualifying, it was definitely a grind, and just trying to juggle the two with school and golf. It's tough, but I think it'll get a lot easier throughout the year.
Happy, where have you seen yourself grow the most as a college student athlete?
I've gotten a lot more mature. I think my attitude's gotten a little bit better. Coach and I had some talks last spring about that, and so worked hard on that all summer. So I think overall I've just matured a lot.
How do you think that's helped you going into this year?
It's helped me like if I make a mistake, it's helped me overcome it better. Not really letting a bad shot lead to more bad shots and kind of just forgetting about it and moving on.
From spring to summer, now to fall, how do you think that this group has really come together and made sure that they're ready for this first one?
I just think everyone's probably been putting in a lot of work over the fall for sure. And I think it's gonna be a great year. Yeah.
You got him in a couple weeks ago to start the academic year. Now you've already got competition coming up. What's this couple-week window like to make sure a new group is ready to go?
Yeah, we had qualifying, so it determined the lineup, the 5 guys that are traveling, and then the individual. But you know, those 2 weeks are valuable because we bring them in. We get them back in that competitive mode internally, you know, with the inner squads, and then, you know, get them ready to compete.
How about for you personally? What have you been working on the most?
My short game, I think it's been a little bit of a weakness for me, but I've definitely gained some confidence throughout the last couple of weeks, and I think I'm ready to roll it this week.
How about from a physical game standpoint? What are some things that you've done to take the next step?
My wedge play's gotten a lot better. My driving hasn't been as good recently, but I've normally been a pretty good driver of a golf ball. And then kind of from, you know, the 150-yard range in's been not as good. All summer I worked with my coach on just the irons and trying to make sure that if I do put it in play to give myself a good look at birdie or at least, you know, take bogey out of question.
What do you want to see out of the group these couple days?
A lot of low scores. That's what golf coaches always want to see. No, I just want to see them come together and kind of get, you know, get that experience, kind of learn this first event. You know, I've got 3 new faces, so yeah. They're learning the ropes, like literally coming in and trying to figure out, okay, what does travel look like? You know, what does packing your gear look like all that stuff. But at the end of the day, we're going to be ready to go, and I'm looking forward